What's up, legends? It's me, Maximus Tronix, and I'm back with another amazing video. My last video was actually pre-recorded, and I just uploaded it so I can actually get the channel started. But this is an actual video recorded by me for the channel, instead of just a random recording with the wrong intro, for the wrong channel. And it's for my Gene Machine deck, which has a lot of cards in it. Well, I'm not even sure if I have all the Boss Monster cards there. There's one. There's another, wait, wrong card. That is a different kind of boss card. That's the one that counters everything. Now I play a lot of cards in here. Here's another one, the Muffle Mech. And that's pretty much it. I actually have a lot of packages with this deck, and I play a lot of cards. And when I play a lot of cards, I mean, like, I take it out and put it in so many different cards. Here's a few of the ones taken out. Hyper Rider, because Hero of Time is out of the meta, and this will basically do nothing against it. Anyway, this thing, because it's way too inconsistent, and I didn't really take this one out. I just reprinted it and gave it new artwork. But yeah, well, I reworked the artwork. But the current is working with is one grass gas for basically protection and a little bit of consistency, because this thing gets you some stats, which are used a lot in Gene Machine. Call the Kemono, because it's the best card in this game, and you can tell me difference. The first Gene Machine combiner, Space Smasher Mech, which requires 3 Gene Machines, but I didn't write that because I didn't have that idea at the time, because I'm smart. The revamped Tech Tank, this is Tank the Treacherous, which we've seen is, this one's a little bit different, because this one, your opponent cannot attack this Kemono if there's another Kemono active on your field. When attacked, call a Mech card from the field, from your soul deck or the void. Stringfinger, which is one of the more stat focused cards. When this card is when this card attacks a Kemono, activate a stat from your deck. Well, in this game we refer to monsters as Kemonos because that means strange beasts according to Google Translate. Return of the Wrecker, because it's basically our version of Mirror Force. Gene Industries, which is the main field spell. Once per turn, call a Gene Machine, discard a card, and add a voided Gene Machine to your hand. Increase all Gene Machine and Mech damage by 10. Another charge of Kemono, because consistency. Dragon Drill, which can reveal when your opponent reveals one card in the hand and you void it, which is now pretty bad because, well, I'm taking it out of the deck. Because, well, voiding cards is now broken. Like, I have an entire deck centered around it. So yeah, another Gene Industries with a different artwork. Squid Self, which one per turn, which is basically the reworked version of Skystar. Well, another reworked version. Charge of Kemono for consistency. Rebinding, which you can activate one card that has been reactivated this game, which is broken because, well, it allows you to activate another charge of Kemono. Tommy Bomber, which is broken because of how high its damage is, and also because instead of adding a card to your hand, you can call it, meaning this breaks Gene Industries once per turn, allowing you to, well, it breaks charge of Kemono, which allows you to add a card. Gator Raise Spirit Mode, which you can activate Gene Industries from your deck, which is broken, and you can call a Gene Machine from, and once per turn, call a Gene Machine from your deck, which is what the regular Gate or Raise does. That's a reference to the Getter Raise from Getter Robo, which is the series that inspired this archetype. We have Chaotic Cutlass for your boy and mine, Burning Heart, Flame the Burning Heart, which is a broken card because you can once per turn you can double the attack by sending a stat from your field to the void, or you can revive or call a Nayate card, like this one, who can attack twice. But there's another one that allows them to fuse, but I don't really play that one anymore because I didn't really summon it a lot. Lancing Fish, which can void one Gene Machine to draw a card. Regular Gator Rays, which once per turn you can call a Gene Machine. Another Rebinding, which you can't play Rebinding anymore actually because it's on the ban list for obvious reasons, like you can reactivate a card effect, any card effect. Lancing Fish Spirit Mode, which for every Gene Machine on the field you can draw a card, which is broken and it got banned too because I summoned a lot of Gene Machines during the turn. base Gatorades, but Bucket Bat, and for Beast Division, well, he's for Beast Division cards such as, well, it'll be indicated on the card. This is just a Flaming Falcon, which is another rework card, but it doubles a G Machine's battle once a turn. Roar of the Mech, which when a G Machine or Mech will be killed or attacked, call a Mech instead. So yeah, another attack blocker, another Gene Industries, and a broken card, Beat Blaster Beast Mode, which the regular version kind of sucks, so I threw it away. I just threw it in the garbage because it sucked. But this one, the Beast, void this card and call 2 Kemonos. When sent to the void, add a Gene Machine Beat Blaster to your hand. That's why we play it, because it summons things. Sky Star's reworked artwork. Well, and he got a new effect too. Once per game, erase this card and call Mech for the turn, but then erase it. X-Wings, because this card is absolutely broken. Ignore the first effect, which allows you to dodge an attack once per turn. The second one's where it's at. Void this card and void a Kemono on the field too. Basically, this gets rid of your opponent's field presence. You can take out a key card. Now, I do have some more support cards for this deck, such as Star Warrior, which I play in every deck. Void this, well, ever since I got it. Well, I made it. Void a card from your deck and call another card from the deck. When this Kemono is called, Dark Revision, offer a Kemono from your deck and kill up to 2 Kemonos. Magician's Brew, made by Wild Wesley. Please, I'll link his channel in the description. Please go give him a little subscribe. Discard 4 cards and destroy all cards in opponent's side of the field, which may sound kind of bad unless you actually looked at the archetypes and realized, oh, everybody has effects when voided now. Demon Destroyer, discard the top card of your deck and erase opponent that is killed another Kemono. Ultimate Reflection, which is broken, and now that's 10 damage, because, well, this thing literally OTKs. Quasar Force allows you to get cards back. There's another one called Revitalize, but that makes cards mortal, and I don't like it personally, so I don't play it. Discard a card and activate one tap from your deck or void. This is King's Magician, which is in the Magician deck, which I'm trying to get my friend to show you guys. But hey, got lives. Shining Draw, for every card on your opponent's side of the field, draw 1 card, which is banned, but not in the traditional format. I already showed you charges the Kemono. Here is Pot of Grace with the pizza stain, because I'm very responsible. Discard 1 card and draw 2 cards, and your opponent draws 1 card, which might seem bad, but it's one of my favorite cards in the game, so shut up. We have Super Spark, erase a card on your opponent's field, and a card in your void or field to call a champion. Duo Draw, which is banned because it's Pot of Greed. My 8 Drakes, because this is my ace card, and yeah, I like him. Here's my card's attack. Gain 3 modern counters. Release a modern counter to give another Kemono 10 damage and health. Another charge, which I don't even play that many because that was just the support cards. Quasar Comet, another removal card, gave up a life token to kill any Kemono. We call those charges now, but I didn't know what they're called then. Another X-Wings, another Pog. Well, Pot of Grace, if you didn't know. Potion of Grace, actually. Potion of Grace, also known as Pog. I know that means dead, but whatever. Talisman of the Dragon Kind. Sacrifice 2 different Kemonos with similar the same arc that are on the field. Summon 1 Dragon Kemono from your deck, or 1 Dragon Master card of a similar arc. This card was broken because I play Orange, which has Full Guard the Orange Dragon, my Master card, but I don't have that right now and don't really want to get it. Strong Strongener, the counter card's a Weak Weakener, who does the following: equip this card to a Kemono on the field, and it gains one of the following effects. This card is now immune to stat cards. This card is now immune to battle. This card gains 30 attack for every turn this is active, which are pretty great effects. If you ask me. Now, for the Soul deck, which we don't play many cards in here. We display the Mechs and Flame the Burning Heart, because this boy's broken. And I am because we can tell him. Disaster Knight, because, well, he's a generic lightning card that allows you to erase the cards from the void, and he gets to attack a lot of times too, if you're losing the game, really. Space Smasher Mech, which cannot be erased which cannot be erased, and once returned, copy a stats ability. Basically a walking or binding. Mothman Mech for erase a G machine during a fight, increase damage by 10. I don't even know why I quit playing this deck, because I quit playing this deck and I was just like, I'm bored of it now. I'm gonna go make orange. And I was just like, why? This deck is great. This deck is fun. It's Voltron, guys. It's Voltron. It's Power Rangers. It's Ghetto Robo. It's also my favorite combining robot shows. Gundam, Code Geass, just the great. Well, specifically G Gundam, because that's hype. Like hype. We got Mothman Mech, 2 G machines. Once turn, you can dodge an attack, which is pretty good. Once returned, capture a card in the field and in the hand, which means take it. Just put it in your hand. This thing is Vortex Magic Machine Vortex, the first win, which is sounds like more like a Blackwing card than an actual Tronix card. When this card will be destroyed, return this card and summon 3 G machines from your deck instead, which is pretty good because, you know, Gator Rays is a card. Seriously, like, what even? Like, there's some of these cards I just showed you were kind of banned, but guess who isn't? Your boy and mine, Limit Breaker, which I recommend adding. You can call this card by voiding a card from your hand, and once returned, you can void 2 cards, double this card's damage. Seal it in, stun an opponent card by equipping this to it. Super Draw, because this card is great. Reveal the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and take a card from it. Mech Knight, because it's support for G Machine, and Gator Rays Beast Mode. Once returned, you can return call G Machine, gain 18 damage during a fight. It's literally another Gator Rays. Why would you not play it? But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video, and stay legendary.